What do you think ISVs misunderstand the most about this new ecosystem? The biggest mistake or dissatisfaction that I see with the new marketplace-based ecosystem is this idea that if we sign up, then we'll get leads. If we do deals through the marketplace, then Amazon will send us more opportunities. And by being listed and being part of the marketplace, it's going to lead to revenue organically. Very, very rare that is the case. And actually, this is not a new scenario. This has been the case with doing business with big resellers from the beginning. We've worked with a number of software companies who have had a very pro-channel approach, want to facilitate all of their transactions through reseller partners in order to feed the channel, which we love and we advocate for, but it needs to be allocated to the right partners with the right level of expectations. There are enormous software reselling businesses out there who consume all of the transactions for a $20 million a year ISV and not even notice because of the volumes that they do. So pushing all of your business through one of those types of companies and then expecting their 3,000 field sellers to all of a sudden turn around and start knocking on doors on your behalf is a little bit misguided. And the same is true for the cloud marketplaces. Amazon and Microsoft and Google salespeople looking after their major accounts, the major accounts that everyone wants to sell to, they are not struggling for opportunity, I would imagine, in terms of having conversations with that customer about new projects and especially now. You as an ISV doing $5-10 million in transactions through their marketplace and then expecting them to really get interested and go and advocate for you without significant strategic engagement on your side is a little bit misguided. It's absolutely possible, and there's lots of organizations who can demonstrate how to do this, but it doesn't happen organically. We put $10 million through Azure last year and we didn't get anything back from Microsoft. Yeah, Microsoft got quite a lot going on. So I think that this is probably what is the biggest misunderstanding about the ecosystem. Second is probably that it's either or, marketplaces or more traditional channels, so resellers and integrators, GSIs, those kinds of things, and that those two things aren't all happening in the same customer at the same time anyway. But I think those are the two biggest mistakes. Closely linked to that is that is misunderstanding why transactions are happening through the marketplace, and that being in more places that are digital necessarily is the answer. The reason most customers are purchasing through cloud marketplaces is not due to Amazon selling the product to them or the ISV setting it up so that it's fantastic to purchase through the marketplace. Usually because procurement teams have got a drive to consolidate the number of suppliers that they have and financial incentives to use cloud purchase agreements to essentially get a discount across anything that they buy from that supplier. These are the main reasons that organizations are buying from cloud marketplaces. There are other reasons, and Amazon and other cloud providers have huge programs to help organizations look at things like agentic purchasing and bundled solutions and different offerings and all kinds of ways to product-led growth, all kinds of ways to interact with technology before they decide to buy it. In our experience, for VC-backed software companies selling to enterprises, the decision to purchase, the technical product decision has happened before you engage in the marketplace. If you want to get more out of Amazon, if you want to get more out of Microsoft, if you want to get more out of Google and have them help you more, you need to engage them before that's happened. But understanding the different roles, different partners and different marketplaces, it's far more complex than I think a lot of, certainly first-time CEOs they're not aware of how complex it can be. They often receive advice from their board, their VCs. You need to engage with the channel. That's how big companies become big companies. It's an extremely nuanced, multidisciplinary area where there could be multiple wrong or right answers on how you do things. So I think that's a few different misunderstandings there.